Hey everyone, welcome back to Mitch and the Kitch. Today we are making burgers. We're not just making burgers, we're making them two ways. We're gonna do a compare and contrast. I'm gonna go ahead and get this ground beef into a single patty. We're gonna cook one traditional on the grill outside, just like you would normally cook a burger. It's gonna be great. The other way, in which I've been doing a lot more lately, is smash burgers. So smash burgers, I think we all kind of know what they are, but you get the patties super thin, and this requires, eating more than just the one patty, which is always exciting. So we're gonna take it, we're gonna smash it out, get it nice and thin, get it onto a really hot griddle. It only takes, about a minute to two total. 1 minute for the first side, flip them over, top them with cheese. That's about it. You get all this great caramelization on the burger. It's a really fun way to cook them. It's a delicious way to cook them. I have migrated towards that because I'm just having so much fun with it, and I think it tastes great. First things first, we've got our ground beef separated here. We have about 6 ounces for the traditional burger, so it's going to be a pretty good sized burger. And we have 5 ounces that we're going to separate into 2 separate balls for the smash burger. 2 to 2.5 ounces per burger is about right for a smash burger. So in a traditional smash burger, what you do is you take the ground beef, you put it into your little balls, you take it out to the grill and put the balls on. Go ahead and give them a press, whether that's with your spatula, I've got a little trowel handy here, which I bought specifically for smash burgers. Sometimes that can get a little dicey. I've had one slip off and slap me on the leg. So what I've lately been doing is pre-smashing them. So we got some little wax sheets here, kind of burger sheets. Now when I'm working with raw products, I like to use some latex gloves here. And I love these things, I use them for everything. All right, so we're gonna get to our ground beef first. This right here is our 5 ounces that we're gonna turn into smash burgers. Get those guys on. Top it with another. All right, now the fun part. Now we get to smash. So we got our trowel here. I'm gonna go one at a time. So press it down, give it a nice little wiggle there. Work out some of your anger. And there's no, it's gonna spread out into kind of whatever shape it wants to. There's no right or wrong there. Just kind of go ahead and get it smashed out, nice and thin there. We're gonna turn our attention to the traditional burger. This is gonna be a nice, good size burger patty, 6 ounces here. We're going 80-20 for all the meat. And just form it out. Typically, with the bun size, you want it to be a little bit bigger than the bun when it's first formed. The meat, as it loses some of its juices as it cooks, it's gonna shrink up a bit on you. So if you start with about the size of the bun, you're gonna end up with something that's just a little bit too small. And we all like that nice ratio of meat to toppings to bun. And so you wanna make sure that you're getting that right when you're forming these guys. Because they shrink, if it starts out even as it shrinks up, the middle is just gonna keep expanding and getting a little bit thicker on you. One thing to combat that I would recommend is pushing the middle and creating a little bit of a divot. And that way, as it shrinks up, as it cooks, it's gonna shrink up into a nice flat burger for you. So that's looking good. A little bit thinner in the middle, bigger than our bun. I think it's gonna cook up great. And then we can go ahead and season these guys. Really simple, salt and pepper, that's all you need. We're using that 80-20 ground beef, so the fat is gonna provide a lot of flavor. So we like to keep it simple. And go ahead and get some salt on these guys. So these guys can take a little bit of salt because of how fatty they are. Traditionally, I like to season both sides, but with a smash burger, the patty's so thin, there really isn't a second side to season. So I'm gonna go ahead with the pepper now. The patties are seasoned. We're gonna go outside and get the grill fired up. We're gonna put these off to the side and focus on the toppings. Okay, we are out here at the grill. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how we're doing this. So this left side here is gonna act as the griddle. The right side over here is a traditional grill. Now there's kind of 2 areas. I have this guy set up for a hot area. And if our burger is getting a little bit too burnt or it's caramelizing too quick, we'll move it over to this guy over here for a cool side and let it cook and finish through on the interior. On the left side, I haven't preheated it yet. That guy I'm guessing is gonna take somewhere in the 10-minute range. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the griddle fired up now, because those guys, like I said, are gonna take a very short amount of time. We got our grill preheating, we've got our burger smashed. Now we're gonna turn our attention to the toppings. With a smash burger in particular, it happens so fast. I like to get everything topped, seasoned, ready to go. That way when the burger comes off, literally slide it right onto the bun, top it, ready to eat while it's still hot and fresh. So on these burgers, I typically like some shredded lettuce. We just got some pre-bought stuff at the market, made it really easy. I like some tomato, really thin sliced. My wife tends to like it a little bit thicker sliced than I do. Onion, I like the raw onion, and I like that extremely thinly sliced. If you have a mandolin or something that goes really, really thin, that's a great opportunity to cut that. For the cheese that we're gonna top the burgers with, the traditional burger, I'm going with a nice thick cut deli slice of cheddar. I think that's gonna hold up really well to that thicker style burger. For the smash burgers, I'm gonna use a good old-fashioned packaged American cheese. We're gonna want it to melt. We're gonna want it to get all runny and gooey. That American cheese is gonna do that for us. It's what you associate with a nice smash burger. So in terms of the buns, we got a couple of nice brioche buns here. Obviously use whatever buns you like, but the first thing in the process is getting these guys toasted. So I'm gonna run back to the toaster, pop these in, and then we'll turn our attention to cutting up the onion and tomato. So our buns are back there toasting up. We've already got our lettuce pre-shredded, and that's easy. Put that off to the side. Gonna turn our attention to the onion here and get this guy sliced up. Gonna go ahead and slice off this end right here. In a traditional onion, what I like to do is cut off that top side, put it face down, and slice halfway through the stem side here. What that does is allows both of these halves to stay together. It makes it really easy for chopping. You have a nice flat surface here. And my general rule of thumb with onions is go one layer more than maybe you think you need. Onions have a lot of layers. We all know, we've seen Shrek. And it's just not worth it to risk it and get a tough piece of onion because you didn't go one layer too much. We have our onion peeled. We're gonna go flat side down, make it nice and safe, and go about as thin as you can here. Like I said, that's why the mandolin is pretty good. It's a nice consistent cut. Time to cut the tomato. The tomato we're gonna keep whole because we want those nice whole slices. Like I said, I like very thin slices. You can go as thick or as thin as you like. I like the tomato to be there, but not to be overpowering. With any burger, the meat is really the star of the dish. For the traditional, I'm gonna go a little bit thicker because it is a thicker burger. So maybe a couple slices of that. What I like to do is season tomatoes. So salt and pepper, really easy, but tomatoes and potatoes, they rhyme for you, take on and need more salt than you think they do, so be liberal with that. And a general rule of thumb with any dish, with anything you're cooking, you want to season as you go. So we got the salt and pepper on the burger, we're gonna get a little bit of salt and pepper on the tomatoes, and that way each layer is seasoned and it's tasting really good in the end. All right, time to season. Like I said, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Doesn't seem like it's necessary, but you're gonna thank me. All right, the buns are looking great. They're nice and lightly toasted. You don't want anything too crazy on there. You can also toast them on the grill. You can toast them with a little bit of butter on a griddle. We're gonna get a little bit of mayo on them. Now the reason partially is for taste, but also because the mayo acts as a barrier for water. As we know, fat and oil don't mix. So a little bit of mayo is gonna help keep out any extra moisture and so the buns don't get too soggy on you. We're gonna do the bottoms first until the burger's gonna go on top. I like to do it on the bottom. You get to taste it a little bit more, but you're still gonna get that really good meat flavor. Let's start with some lettuce. We're gonna build a nice base with lettuce. So this guy's gonna be smash burger, so they're a little bit thinner. For the traditional, you're gonna get 2 of our thicker slices, and then some of the thinly sliced onion. It's gonna go right on top. Now this I like to do a little bit on both sides. I also like to do the onions on top because when the burgers come off, it kind of heats and steams them a little bit, so it takes a little bit of the sharpness of the raw onion out, but you are still getting it, so it kind of meets in the middle. Ketchup. Now our mustard. Give it a nice shake. So these guys are ready to accept some beautiful burgers. Let's go out to the grill and let's get those babies on. So we're gonna get the traditional burger on first. We got our nice little wax paper. Get that plopped on. Beautiful. Push it down a little bit. There we go. You're gonna drop the lid and let it cook for about 3 minutes. You're gonna go ahead and give it a flip to get some nice caramelized hash marks on the grill. And let's see how it does. Been 3 minutes here. I'm gonna open it up. Nice and smoky, and give us a flip and a turn. We're gonna get that guy off, move it to an area that hasn't been used. Oh yeah, that's looking beautiful. It has been about 6 minutes. The burger has been turned 90 degrees once. We're gonna get that flipped over onto the reverse side. See how we're looking here in terms of the sear. Ready? 1, 2, 3, boom. Oh yeah, we're cooking with heat. It looks beautiful. You can see the sear, it's not overdone. Nice crust. We love a good crust on a burger. We're looking for probably a finished temperature of about 150. Apparently we are more than done, so went a little far on that. Probably should have done 2 minutes aside. That's all right. We're gonna get the cheese on. We're gonna move it to the cool side. Let the cheese melt for us there. And we are gonna turn our attention to the smash burgers. Griddle's looking good at about 600. I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of fat. Make sure nothing's sticking. Gonna get a little smoky, that's all right. We're gonna go ahead and get these pre-smashed patties on. Boom. See how easy that is? That's why I love pre-smashing. On, flip, that easy. These guys cook really fast, so we're gonna aim for about 45 seconds and then we're gonna give them a flip. So it's been 45 seconds. We're gonna let it go just a touch more. All right. Flip. Look at that. See that beautiful crust? That's what we're going for in a smash burger. Now we're gonna get them topped with our cheese. A nice melty American cheese here. Put that on. That's all she wrote. Topped. And we're gonna get that off onto our plate. We're gonna go ahead and get our thick burger, our traditional style burger. Now you can see the cheese is nice and melted. We're gonna get that off and we're gonna go inside, top these guys and see how we did. We've got our burger patties. The cool thing about pre-assembling is we can just get these right on, taste away, see how we did. Let's get them topped. Going with the smash burger first. You can see that American cheese melted nicely on it, dripping with some good fat there. We're gonna go onto our 3 thinly sliced tomatoes. That's how we know which one's which. And we've got our beautiful thick cut burger, traditional style. Going to get that on. Get the buns on. Like that. Next you're gonna go ahead and flip it so we can get a nice cheesy shot there. Beautiful. Next we're gonna slice it. See what the difference is when you compare it side by side on the inside. Then we're gonna taste it and see how we did. I'm really excited for this. This is what it's all been about. Let's go ahead and get a knife, get these guys sliced in half. Traditional burger. Looking good. Okay, we've got our beautiful smash burger and our traditional burger. I'm gonna go ahead and try the smash first, see how we did. Got our 2 thin patties, our American cheese. This looks awesome. I love when it hangs over the side like that. Oh man. That is excellent. That is everything I love about a burger. I think it's better than anything you can buy at a fast food place or your favorite burger place. That is the ultimate smash burger. Next, let's try the traditional burger. Let's see how we did on that. Again, a nice overhang of the meat and cheese. That's really good too. That's awesome. You bite into it, you get that nice big chunk of hamburger, It's really good. I think that's what you associate with the traditional burger out on the grill. My vote's going to this guy, the smash burger. I just think it's awesome. It's so good. You get so much of that caramelized goodness. Every bite's delicious. It's just like a smooth eating experience. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you try both methods. If you do, or you know which one you like already, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed.